need it. Ain't no reason to stress. Every time a nigga had to eat, was black flex in the class, rapping while somebody beat on the desk. Boy, what you know about it? Keep your eyes open and bear witness. Toast to the Holy Ghost and his bad witches. They've been waiting forever. Thanks for the effort. I got you. I thought I told you I wouldn't break under pressure with feelings of failure. Had me kind of changing the dresses. Sick in my stomach. Ain't nobody paying my records. The older you get, the more you get. Ain't tick on the clock. As talented as they come, but sometimes I wish I was not. The gift and the curse. I talk about it every verse to know what you worth. Still waking up, hoping it works. It only get worse when you were last, supposed to be first. The karma's a bitch. She in her bag, throwing me curves. I'm back at the plate. About to run a lap in your face, they know who it is. When they see the mask and the cape, got love for my city. But I'm trying to plan the escape. How can I be great? Stuck in this box, can't you relate? They like where you been at, you was on your job. I've been stocking up, I'm about to open shop. Hit the homie Yankee with the homie Cox. Then they get it poppin' like a loaded clock. Toast to my dogs, down for the cause. All my niggas deserve a round of applause. We the greatest ever. When we was playing chess, they was playing checkers. KWG, better late than never. Better late than never. Yeah, better late than never.
If you can hear me, please drop a one in the comment section, in the chat box. Okay, cool. So, is the quality good, Rafael? Rafael, can you hear me? Is the quality good? Can you hear me clearly? Okay. Okay. So let's try it again. Can you hear me? Just drop a 1 again if you can hear me. Okay, awesome. So it seems like it's only the two of us. Okay, it's cool. So what I'll do is I'll unmute you, and if anyone else joins, and then I'll just mute you again. So give me a sec. Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. So Shahid, are you here? Can you hear me? Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Let's get started. I'm gonna minimize the chat box. I'll get back to questions later on. So I'll do pay for pay, and then before I move on, I'll check if you have any questions, and then I'll break it down again. So we all know that USD CAD was our pay for the week. Before we get into that, sorry about this, guys. I'm gonna record this and send it to the free group as well. Also, if you guys wanna connect with me, hit me up on Facebook or follow me on Instagram or just message me on Telegram. So let's get into this. Pay of the week was USD CAD. This was our analysis for before the market opened. We had head and shoulder formation. We expected this move, and let me just drop down to the 15-minute quickly so I can show you guys something. So this is obviously using the template, our peak formation high, where that level 1 locked over here on the right shoulder. So it's like copy and paste work, okay? Use your EMAs to guide you and find the levels. So this was locked over here, and we had the consolidation. So that's level 1 consolidation, stop hand high, drop. Okay, so we made some pups over here. This is why I don't want you guys to hold trades overnight, because number 1, you're gonna pay for swaps. And number 2, if you can just throw a good lot on there will be another setup tomorrow, meaning that, so this was when the 29th. So this was on the 29th. You could have caught this M over here. On the 30th, they extend the high, form a second leg, stop on high and drop. There's obviously some more money up here. Now, I want you guys to understand this, how you can look at the market easier. The market moves in threes, and it moves in M and W's and head and shoulders. So as you can see, this was head and shoulder. Using the, wait, let me just make sure that I'm sharing my screen. So okay, cool. You guys are still following. So this is our level 1 consolidation. Obviously, if they pin the mayo like this, not the mayo, the water, you would know that this is to induce retail traders and institutions, because they buy the closes. So if we put candles on here, so people bought over here, had the stop loss maybe below the EMA, the water. Maybe this kept them hopeful. Okay, they see this as like Steve says, they see it as momentum. But we know this, all these wicks to the upside, no wicks to the downside. They're trapping people going long. Okay, and stop and rise, and there you have it. You're out in 3 bars, 1, 2, 3, and you're out. This is literally 3 hours of straight drop. And if you had a nice lot on there, you could have taken your profit, hit your target, and come back tomorrow, ready to spec them again. So look at this, what I mean. There's 1, 2, 3 pushes. The market moves in threes. 1, 2, 3 levels of rise. There's another entry point. You know that this is fake. Remember, this is probably resistance or support from back in 19 whatever retail traders use. But we know that we are in level 1 consolidation. This consolidation level is safe, But from level 1 consolidation, you never counter back towards the peak, okay? Because at the peak formation high and peak formation low, there's money there. So you don't want to actually go back there without them going there before you, okay? So you have to follow their footprints, meaning that footprints is obviously you have a baby M and you have an intraday M. So also the bigger the M is, the more powerful. So as you can see, it was a baby M, not a lot of pips. So this is what I mean by this. This is also why Steve says if you aren't in good profit within 2 hours, scratch it. Because if you kept on yielding this, went back to your entry point, and you probably would have moved stop loss to entry point, and you got stopped out. Okay, so tomorrow on the other hand, here you see this. Okay, now you know that this is more powerful. This is something you can hold. And also, I think this happened on, let me just make sure when this happened. I think this was early in the week. I think this was Monday, Tuesday. So that could have been your fake move beginning of the week. And if we look at the EMAs, what happened? Wait, let me put this in another template quickly with the TDI. Okay, so see what we have over here. Okay, so this is the neckline of this level, the head and shoulder. Okay, so this level is very potent. This is an important level for us to watch. Back to the bars. Now look at that. If you use a line chart, you have your wicks. Okay. Now let's look what's happening over here. If we use this is going down, and this is rising. So this is divergence over here, but you need the eye to see it. You know, but the only way you're gonna learn is with screen time. Okay, so paying attention to all these things will really level you up. Moving on. So there's your confirmation for this trade, divergence. There's also intraday M divergence. Obviously, if you put one and one together, this is going to be a powerful move. And look what happened. Could have held this. Maybe move stop loss to entry point. Because on this, I would move stop loss to entry point if it's an intraday M, because I know that this is gonna reverse. There's some candles quickly. Yeah. The entry point, they actually waited for you, because your first entry would have been taken over here. Whoops, that looks bad. First entry would have been here. And like I said, they still waited for you. They gave you 2 entries. Or for the people who was late or were late. So those are the things you have to look at. And also, patience is vital. Don't get induced just because maybe, for example, you see that they're doing this over here, not coming back to the high. I would not really take that setup, because what's the point of actually risking it? You know, like Steve says, we are not in the business of 50-50. I just want you guys to keep it in mind. Only take charts that are crystal clear to you. So you have your intraday M, you have a one consolidation kind of, stop and rise, drop, and you kind of have 1, 2, 3 impulses to the low. Okay, so it all depends on how you see this. I'm sure if we maybe look on the 5-minute, we might see this level better. Okay, so there was your entry point. That's 1, 2, 3 pushes to the low, or 1, 2, 3 pushes to the low, induce, take them out, and drop into that direction. Also, this is, let me explain how an account blows for those of you who don't know yet. Let's say you enter over here, right? This is where greed also plays a role. You enter over here, market comes up to this point, they break this level or something, and you see them come back here and they retest. You like, this is another entry point because you're not breaking the level. You add a bigger lot size over here, they're still gonna take you out. Like literally, I wanna actually calculate this. This move from here up until there, those 15 pips is vital. That can blow your account. It takes on average 7 pips to blow an account on someone like on. It takes on average 7 pips to blow a greedy person's account. 7 pips, and that's 15 pips. Your account wouldn't even stand a chance. That's why I manage your money properly, because in the end, this market, she can do whatever she wants. Okay. Once again, so let's say this is your level 1. Looking at the like I said, it moves in threes on all time frames. So obviously, if the 50-minute looks choppy, switch over to this. Let's say there's level 1 consolidation. And let's say there's level 2 impulse. They break the level. They break this level here. And for confirmation, you have that crossover of the 50 and the 200. Okay. Keep in mind, we're breaking down on the 15-minute, the daily movements. Okay. Don't get confused with this. We have the 50 and the 200 crossover. So we in level 2. Okay. We are level 2. Remember this. So this was level 3. Okay. For the intraday. And obviously you can see 1, 2, 3 pushes to the low to induce, and then obviously pull away, take them out. So if we go to the hour, this is what we're going to see. Level 1 consolidation. Impulse. Consolidation. All of this over here is consolidation, okay? All this over here is consolidation, in my opinion. Because keep in mind, it's all psychological. It might look choppy, but remember, level 1 is always the shortest consolidation and it's straight away. In level 2, you will usually have patterns. You will usually have patterns which present themselves. Patterns like this. More or less. Okay. Now, we know that some retail traders will sell this because it's a breakout. And just to give you an idea of what they would do is they'll probably say this is resistance. So they can sell their stop loss over here from this level. But we know that this is the level 2 and we're waiting for stop and high drop. But they won't always give you the same thing. It's always variations on the theme. That's why I always say react to what's given to you. So let me just take this off quickly so it looks more neat. Look where they're at. They're back at this level. Remember, this is the high of the week. Like literally, I think I might just even sell this. I think I might even just sell this now. Because Like I said, this is the high of the week. And this is the low of the week. This is the high of the week and this is the low of the week. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is NFP. So if we're in level 2 consolidation, moves are hidden behind news events. So this is how I would now look at this. I just actually realized this now. This is how I would look at this now for my level 2. I don't know how to do this. I'm not a retail trader. But like I said, this is the high of the week. This is level 2 consolidation. They always give you some chopping, some long consolidation, and it's always how can I put it? It always gives you some sort of inducing pattern because this is an uptrend according to retail traders, right? Am I right or am I wrong? So the next most likely move tomorrow on NFP is this. In fact, they might just hold this level tomorrow. They might just even do this tomorrow after NFP is released, pull away, trap traders into the weekend. Next Monday when market opens, come back to that low. So this is the potential on USD CAD because this 50 crosses 200. Okay, and you can't tell me that they're really gonna break the high of the week. They're gonna come back to this head and shoulder formation after they've used so much money to induce people. Another thing to look at is the US dollar index. I also sent this out in before the market opened on Sunday, and that's what they gave us. Now, this is why I always say have these potential biases formed out, because if you actually look at this in correlation with what I've drawn over here, this is actually your retest over here and a pullback, stop and high. So even on the US dollar index, the next strike zone will be over here. So you could even see something like this, which means that USD CAD might even stop on high. But don't mind what I said earlier about me selling, okay? I react to what the market gives me at a certain point in time. Also, keep in mind, Asian rate is coming up, so it wouldn't be actually a good idea to sell right now, or rather wait for them to consolidate. And also, you have to look at these various factors because let's change this color quickly. Make it black because this is also the next potential. So they might even rise a little bit more, meaning that but I doubt it. It all depends on what's given to you, although it all depends on what's still trapped around this area. I'll make this pink. So if that's also a potential move, okay? So that's also a potential move into the box and form an M and then pull away. Or even give you another head and shoulder. So that's potential. It's all about having a bias, and when the time comes and it's not presented to you, you can automatically switch your bias and go the right way. Like the market goes up or down. It's either you're a buyer or a seller. Just react what's given to you. Catch catch the second leg M catch the second leg of the M and W, or the right shoulder of the head and shoulder, or if it's a half Batman, heavy potential on it. Um, like I said, all psychological. Another pair I want to break down quickly is GA. I actually made a video on this last night, but there wasn't any sound. Also, let me just show you guys something. This is a bias I had. This is a bias I had around the 22nd of April. I was hoping for a stop hunt low. I was expecting to buy the whole week, but it didn't come to the level. But although there was a lot of money, if only I got in over here, maybe I would have caught about 276 pips. But you won't always be able to trade every pair. And like I said, always just trade pairs that are that look clear in your mind. I'm trying to find. Okay, here it is. So yesterday I explained. Okay, I'm gonna like a long story short. GA not the easiest pair to mark up. Reason being, she moves so choppy. She's so hard to mark up. But there's a lot of pips to be made in this pair. So if we use GA over here and we okay, wait, I'm going back way too far. Okay, here we go. So you all see this. You all see this half Batman type formation here, or higher leg M. No. Over here. Here we go. So this is the peak formation high on GA. And this is the peak formation low on GA. You can see that fan out EMAs indicate that we're in level 3. Fan out EMAs indicate that we're in level 3. Here we had the 50 and catch up lock. All this consolidate, like I said, weird movement, choppy movement. So they cleared this neckline over here, like I said, and that was your level 1 consolidation, kind of. This was your level 1 consolidation on GA. This whole zone here was your level 1 consolidation. So they cleared this level over here, this neckline. They broke it, gave you another head and shoulder formation right over here. They broke it. Wait, actually, okay. So like I said, M, your head and shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder. And you have a drop. So this is the neckline of the next head and shoulder. They clear the level. Or if you look at this as another W or as a MA, this is your neckline. They cleared it, came back. They didn't break it, but they came back to this level. So they gave you head and shoulder. I would have taken this trade. I would have sold. here they give you this pattern again. But like I said, my point is GA is very hard to mark up. But this is what I want to show you guys, what's being taught to retail traders. Actually, I'm gonna open the chat box quickly. I want to ask you guys something. Who can tell me what this pattern is? Don't be shy. I just want to know if you can tell me what this what this pattern is called. Okay, so okay, cool. Okay, cool, Rafael. I see you. You a real market maker trader because you call it a bullish pennant, which is awesome because you're in the right track. You're on the right track. You know that this is actually level 3. This is a W. But in fact, I want to show you guys something quickly. I actually searched this last night. I just hope I can find it. You see this over here? You see this bearish pennant over here? Or this bearish rectangle? This is a W. This is a W. This isn't whatever this is. And here you see this is a rising wedge, a bearish pennant. This is your entry to sell. You have a target. You have a target over here, stop losses to the upside. But if you sold over here with a 60 pip, or let's say you had a 60 pip target, let's say you calculated your stop loss to this point over here, they would have taken you out going up 70 pips. Literally, they teach you on Google how to give away 60 pips instead of catching your 78 pips. Okay, so actually this video was about NFP tomorrow on USD CAD, but I wanted to actually show you guys this and what's on the internet. I'll do questions in a few, but like I said, W formation, level 1 consolidation. Here you have that lock over there, which tells you the lock over here, consolidation, level 1 consolidation, stop and low to the 50. That's a setup. Level 2 consolidation, the longest consolidation. Look what they give you here. They give you another head and shoulder. This is to keep making you sell. They're trying to induce you. But if you look at this like W, V, V, M, I got stopped out in this trade yesterday. But here's the thing, if it doesn't come today, it will come tomorrow. If it doesn't come this week, it will come next week. So also intraday decision didn't move today, so not our problem. We tried. We were going the right way. Although the stop and high was literally, I think, 12 pips, and they dropped about, I think, 20 pips, 25 pips. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. So you don't have to participate in NFP tomorrow unless you really want to, or unless you really have a clear setup. But like I said, they're back at the high of the week. This looks like an M formation. And also look at this. So the next most likely move the next most likely move will probably be something like that. Yeah, probably something like that. So if you have any questions, just drop it in the chat quickly. We have about 7 minutes left. So any questions? Cool, cool. I got you. I got you. Shout out to Rafael. I like you, bro. I like you. I like your setups. And anyone else? Anyone else got questions? Shahid, Elvis. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And Elvis and are you good, bro? Are you good? Are you ready for tomorrow? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. So like I said, it's all psychological, guys. Trading is 10%. The rest is psychological, 90%. And if it's 90% psychological, no one can fix that but you, you know. So like I said, guys, always trade relaxed. If a setup scares you, don't take it. But like I always say, guys, stay habituated, stay meditated, because you are a light and you gotta reflect on those around you. So this is Market Advice with FXME. I'll see you guys tomorrow in London.